kind of hope this train comes too. We've been waiting here.
Let's try it. Yeah, this one is the one we want.
Pretty windy right here.
Cold right here. But here's the spot.
Pretty close to the spot. And then we got a 9-minute walk up to the
spot.
There we go. Hornbeck.
Pull back, slow. My name's Tom Wallisch. I'm a professional free skier from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm 29 years old.
Tom Wallisch has won every major ski slopestyle competition there is. Look at that!
Getting to come to a city like Helsinki or to Stockholm or any of these cities, you really end up in the middle of the city with everyday life. People going to work, coming from work, people doing what they do on a normal day, and have a totally different life story than us, and it's just a more exotic, interesting experience. This trip was so special to me and to our whole crew, I think. We have such a good group of guys on this trip. Having good people, good company around is so essential. Mike Hornbeck's here, and he's always so positive, has such a good outlook, keeps the whole crew stoked and laughing and having a good time. What does this mean?
Before this, I was working in Michigan, had a bunch of stuff on my plate, and we were just working really hard, and you know, there was light at the end of the tunnel because I was like, I'm gonna be going skiing in Finland for 10 days after this, so put some long days in, you know, saved some money up and came out here.
Hey, what's going on, world? My name's Khai Krepela.
Khai's been a good friend of mine for a couple years, and we've never been able to go on like a big trip or big shoot together. And
So Tom and I both, before this trip, were shooting for Real Ski.
X Games Real Ski is a video contest based around urban skiing, and putting together these videos is a hectic 6 weeks of urban skiing, filmmaking, and kind of dangerous, gnarly features.
Finishing that off and being able to go on this trip where it was, you got to slow down and breathe and just experience it all, it brought me back to life.
This year, we wanted to do a ski trip that was totally different. We chose to utilize only public transportation to really show that you can ski anywhere where there's snow on the ground.
Let's go! You're gonna miss the train, dude.
Getting around by train and buses was definitely, I mean, it had its challenging parts for sure.
But I don't think it just says one through 8. So like, we're looking for one going to this weird name.
Oh, here we go. Kukalati? Hopefully they're not leaving us right now. We might have to hustle. These guys are running. Oh, he just closed the door on us. Dude, that was close. We did it.
Stressful at the end there.
So our first day in Helsinki, we went to a bordering town called Vantaa.
close to the spot.
Walked to this park and realized that it was just littered with handrails and features.
Oh, I recognize this. This spot's dope. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities here. Okay, here we go. To me, one of my favorite aspects of urban skiing is the accessibility. You can live in a city, any city around the world that gets snow and go skiing every day. It's just a cool aspect of our sport that I don't think gets enough credit for how fun and accessible it can be.
How many times you done that one?
That was the first one ever, dude. That was great. Yeah. Just got a shot on it. We're gonna head over to this down rail and keep skiing.
Is there anybody coming on the walkway?
Okay, up next, Luke, we've got Khai Krepela out of Park City, Utah. This guy's a rookie to the scene this year at X Games, but I'm expecting big things. Ollieing onto the S-rail and grinding to the end. What a run. That's gonna score great.
There was this 6K, so we were just joking around. I ended up getting it. And then AJ just calls Tom out, says camera's rolling, time to do it.
Roll it up. Yeah, still rolling.
You don't ever get it in a row like that, and together to get to laugh and smile about it at the bottom was pretty funny.
Yeah, how is that?
It's like, okay, let's leave. Like, that was fun. That was a day. Oh, that was epic.
I'm looking for the directs. Oh, this way this time. Oh, that's the one we won, I think. No, I don't know. This is the one that was here right when we pulled up. We could have got on that first bus. We're on the bus now to go to the local ski resort.
Kids are going nuts. Tom Wallisch is here, so they're pretty fired up.
I got into skiing and park skiing from watching kids at my resort. I mean, there were kids jumping off moguls, doing spread eagles or whatever it might be, and you see it, and when it looks fun, you want to do it. So hopefully us being there, laughing, having a good time is the same kind of thing it was for me. And if one more skier gets into it, because we went there, they watched a video we made, that's huge.
Nice. Nice to meet you.
We're at Arena Ski in southern Finland, hanging out with good company crew. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. What's up, Kev? How's it going?
Good.
Good to see you. Good,
Luckily
man.
for us, we have a friend, Kevin Salonius, who's from Helsinki, who we actually met years and years ago, the first time me and Mike came to Helsinki.
We've known Kevin for a lot of years. I think almost every time I've been to Helsinki, he's either shown us spots or helped us get something or borrowed something, or whether it's shovels, generator, winch. I mean, guy to know if you come to Helsinki for sure. It's crazy how you can have friends all over the world, and knowing somebody like him makes it a lot easier to film urban rails and stuff out here.
He was sledding over here on the hillside, and then we got done with this spot, and he just came to help us shovel, which never happened before. That's the future right there.
Yeah, man, you're good company.
8:50 in the morning, and we're walking over to this beautiful, majestic sea as the sun rises. It's freezing cold, about 10 degrees out or something. We're going swimming. I'm not sure if it's some kind of Finnish tradition or what they got going on here, but it's supposed to be therapeutic, I guess, to jump into the freezing cold sea, swim, and then get into a sauna.
Right now, there's a guy at the bottom of the stairs where we're gonna jump, just slamming an ice pick into the sea right now.
To break up the ice.
He's creating the hole we're gonna go in. Morning.
You ever do anything like this in Michigan?
No, you'd be out of your mind. There's nothing, I mean, Great Lakes there, they're frozen, they're cold, but you don't see, there's not people jumping in them and making a thing of it, you know?
Sauna, way better. We should just hang out in here, not in the ocean anymore.
We're going again now.
That felt pretty my body.
Yeah, this place is amazing. We were so nervous before, and now we're just doing laps to get in, and it makes you feel so good. I feel like a whole new human right now.
Burgers, best in town.
It might be one of the best burgers I've ever had. I've yet to learn a Finnish word that I can remember because they're so difficult. Studio.
One order of the mega humpernerlinen, please.
I like it here. It's cool.
Back at it, train station. Feel like we know the walk from the hotel, where the stop is, where the train picks up, where we're going, what train we're taking. Like, go get on a train, go skiing.
Coming into the trip, I thought it was going to be far more difficult to use trains to get to spots because it was a concept that I had never even thought about.
It ended up being really, really simple for what it was. The trains, especially in Helsinki, were so easy, on time. You're able to spread out.
In a car, you might be driving, you're like, ooh, that might be something over there. So you turn around, do that, nothing, you just wasted 10 minutes. But in a train, you're just beelining it.
Yeah, we're not worried about rush hour, like traffic, or getting lost, or understanding the road signs. Like, it's all pretty confusing.
When you take the trains, you go to the spot and you're kind of there for the day.
Skiing?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's something.
It'll be fun.
Be careful, hey?
Will do. Trains and the buses also offered us a different perspective on the city. You end up seeing maybe a new rail or a new zone of the city that you want to check out.
You definitely get to see a lot more on the train of just what the city's like. And like, it was crazy. You would just get off a bus and then boom, there's a rail that you can hit.
We just ended up at the spot. We took the bus. It literally dropped us off on the in-run to the spot.
Waking up on a cruise ship was pretty cool because you got up and you walked out and all of a sudden you were going through these channels from the Baltic Sea, making your way into Stockholm.
Early morning sunrise, breath of fresh air to be back outside. And you walk out on the deck and it's a whole different area. You're coming through the different waterways on your way into Stockholm, and there's lighthouses and all kinds of different buildings and different cities to see along the way, and it was just so scenic.
When we got off the cruise ship and got into Stockholm, we were hoping to do the same plan as we did in Helsinki, where we would just stay kind of in a downtown location and then hop on trains from there to go to different spots. We realized that there was no snow on the ground, so we decided that we would get a rental car and drive north.
Just picked up a rental car and we are off. Gonna do a little sightseeing around Stockholm today, and then we are heading north. Gonna find the snow, meet up with Big Nick, Niklas Eriksson, and go from there.
Niklas spends a lot of time with us in the US, so it was fun to have him show us around for a change. And our first night, Niklas set us up in a really unique place in a city called Falun.
It was beautiful. It was right on this lake. There was 50 kilometers of ice skating. They had rental skates.
We are struggling a little bit with the snow, but we got enough to make it happen. We got some snow banks here next to this rail we're gonna set up, so just doing some shoveling, cutting it into blocks, carrying it around. I mean, it's definitely not perfect, but it's pretty good. Make do with what you got, you know?
The snow level was so low that we had to kind of import snow from the surrounding areas. And as we were setting it up, this group of about 15 kids just kind of appeared that were very interested in what we were doing.
They were able to help us get some snow for the landing of one rail by using a hockey net.
No, I've never seen that. We just had some local kids bring snow over for our outrun in a hockey net. Every bit counts.
These kids are so hyped that we are out here, and it's like a little small village, middle of nowhere pretty much, and they're just stoked to see some skiing action, I think.
They were all skiers, but none of them had ever even considered doing what we did because they just didn't think it was possible. But after seeing us doing it in their hometown, definitely had a few of them that were just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to my local mountain, I'm gonna learn how to slide rails, and then I'm gonna try and find a handrail that I'm gonna hit.
You guys gonna try to grind rails now at the ski hill?
Not like this.
No, but at the hills, try like a small one?
Yes, maybe a small.
Start small and work your way up. You guys will be doing this in no time.
I mean, it's so cool to see that level of excitement around skiing and urban skiing. It was just a really unique experience.
I would do this all over again in a heartbeat. This has been such an amazing trip. I love traveling for skiing. Skiing is my passion, hobby, and job. But this trip, I really feel like I got to experience different places.
Normal urban trip, you're so in and out, quick, hustle and bustle, working on just getting ski shop. Showing that you could also take a train or a bus to any of these urban locations is just one more way of showing that this type of skiing can be accessible to almost anybody.
what I want to do is I want to show people that you can ski wherever there's snow.
Going into the trip to Finland this year, we knew we were going to try to get around on trains and buses, and I was a little worried it'd be, you know, a struggle to find the way to the location you wanted to go, carrying all the gear, getting it all onto a train, but it ended up being really, really simple for what it was.
Have a low stress type, just ski on whatever you see trip rather than hitting all this crazy stuff, trying to get wild shots that are like death defying or not. This is more like just to show this is what we did off of the train.
It's so fun going to these cities and experiencing all these things and skiing with this crew that, yeah, I almost don't want it to end.